Hi guys. Okay, my name is Rachel. In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to hack, highlight, and contour. Now I know those words seem scary. For most people, it's like, okay, this is too crazy for me. I am out. But I promise you that if you just pay attention, you are going to not only love your makeup, but you're going to have fun doing it. And it's not going to take you more than about 10 minutes every day to look better than you've ever looked. Okay, so let me just show you real quick our system. So basically, Mascara Beauty comes in, you basically get to customize your own palette. So you pick the color of palette you want, and then you fill it any way that you want. So you put your blushes, your eyeshadows in, and you never have to use more than just one palette for your entire face, which is wild, and it's so time saving. Not only that, it comes with a mirror, so you never really have to put your makeup down, dig through a drawer, dig through a bag, nothing like that. The compacts come as big as this. This is our artist compact, so if you are interested in, you love the makeup and you decide, oh my goodness, I wanna share this with my friends, you can get an artist kit and sell the makeup. But if you are kind of a no-nonsense gal, you can go as small as this and just put maybe 1 or 2 eyeshadows and 2 blushes, which you could also use on your lips. And yeah, so they're just beautiful. They come all shapes and sizes, not shapes. They're all square and rectangle. Okay, you guys, let's get going. So today I am just gonna show you foundation. So I have my brows done. Used my eyeshadow Trust for my brows. And I have lip liner on, but I am going to show you a lip and cheek as well because that is part of the 3D foundation. So 3D foundation is meant to give you dimension to your face. It's meant to help you have an inner glow. I call it cream Photoshop. It's unreal. So I'm going to show you how I hack. So this is my contour color, and this is a bronzer. You can see the difference in the shade. This is meant to look like a shadow. Now, your artist will need to match you because we have about 10 different contour shades, and so you'll want your perfect shade for your face. We don't want you to look muddy, and we don't want you to look orange. So she'll be able to help you with that. And then in here, I have 3 highlight shades. So this is basically my foundation. The contours have coverage. I'm using 3 brushes today. I'm gonna start with a Detail HAC. This is a double-ended brush. All of our brushes are double-ended to ensure that you have a quicker application time and you're not wasting space. Everything is space-friendly and application-friendly. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is really, really simple. The contour has coverage, so I'm going to start with that. What I'm gonna do is I am going to create shadows on my face so that it will bring out my eyes and my cheekbones. And you can also camouflage things that you don't really like. So that's completely up to you. So what I'm gonna do is just take the square side of the Detail HAC brush, and I am gonna start at my forehead. And I start in my hairline. Now, you will love this. If you have a little bit of a receding hairline, you can flip the brush around, grab some of that contour, and put a little bit of shadow in. Can you see the difference there? That's just bright white, and then that's nice and contoured. So you can always take it right up into the hairline. Don't be afraid of that. And then you just kind of drag. And I'm gonna do half my face so you can see the difference here. So I'm gonna just drag that down toward my eyes, okay? So I'm drawing light toward my eyes. That is the point of contouring. Not really to look like you have stripes on your face. Okay, then next, I'm done with my forehead, super easy. I'm going to come in and from where my ear meets, the top of my ear meets my face, I'm gonna start back here, and I'm just gonna feel for my cheekbone, and I just wanna hug that, okay? So I'm just gonna give that a little hug. Now, where do I stop hugging my cheekbone? Easy. You're gonna go straight down from your iris, and anything on this side can be contoured, and anything on this side you don't want contour in. So you can just make a little smirk, go right under that cheek, and that's it. Now I'm gonna blend that in, so don't worry too much about that. So just hugged my cheekbone, and it has coverage. It's also a cream, so it's not going to set until I set it. So I'm gonna be able to blend until the cows come home, okay? Now, next I'm gonna chisel out my jaw. So I'm gonna go from the bottom of the earlobe straight down and then straight out towards the chin. So and this brush is gonna kind of do the work for me. So straight down and then straight out towards the chin. Super duper easy. Now you can already see that I have different dimension in this side of the face as opposed to this side of the face, which is a little bit flat. Now, you won't get to see the magic until I blend, but, excuse me. Okay, so then I'm just gonna come in right under the chin, and if you wanna camouflage the double chin, you see this natural shadow I have? I'm just gonna go right behind that, and then I'm gonna take this on the side of my neck, and I'm just gonna go outside. So leaving this light, and then just blend. You're never gonna have a weird foundation line with this because you're creating a shadow, so you're blending into your neck. Okay, so I will show you nose contouring at the very end. Not everyone has to contour their nose, so don't get stressed. Okay, so I'm done with contour for now. Now I'm gonna come into my B squared brush, and I'm going into the big fluffy side. I'm taking my darkest highlight, and I want you to think of your darkest highlight as your camo color, okay? So depending on how much redness you have, you're gonna kind of dab that where the darkest redness is, or if you have a really, really dark under eye, you can just touch into that just a tiny, tiny bit. Remember, a little goes a long way. These colors should be lasting you from at least 3 months, okay? So I'm gonna go into my darkest highlight, and I'm just gonna come in, and wherever I have discoloration, I'm gonna use just the tiniest bit. We're not adding layers and layers of makeup. We are just counteracting color here, okay? So you can see how with just a touch of that makeup, I am getting coverage, but I'm not caking. Can you see I have that little bruise right here? I'm gonna show you how to cover that up. I'm gonna take this smaller brush, it's a Buffy, and I'm just gonna tap. So if you have a blemish or a bruise, make sure to use that darker or melasma. The darkest shade is going to be for all of those. Now these lighter shades are gonna give you coverage as well, but they're gonna just give you some of this wow factor that we're kind of looking for, okay? So I am done with that. Now if you wanna okay, all right. So I'm done with that. I'm gonna set that brush down. Now I'm gonna pull out the Buffy brush, and I'm going into my lighter, brighter highlight. And I'm gonna take the bigger side of the Buffy brush, and I'm going to come in, and I'm going to, wherever I didn't go with the camouflage color, I'm just gonna go with this lighter color, okay? So I'm gonna give myself a little, oh my goodness, do you see the difference with that? Isn't that so pretty? So I'm gonna give myself a little bit of lightness and brightness, especially between the brows. A lot of people aren't super red through here, so we don't wanna use that darker color through here. We wanna keep it light in the center. So kind of think of working to the light around your eyes. Just a little bit on my chin. I'm gonna blend that in. I like to tap as opposed to rub. Now, if you are aging, I'm gonna show you a little trick. So if you wanna come in and give yourself a little lift here, you can take the brush and just go right under, get some more product, I'm gonna go right under. Look how pretty that is. Now when I come in and I blend that, it's gonna look so pretty. Okay, so then I'm gonna add just the light. I'm just gonna come in with my sponge and I'm just gonna soften any edges and kind of press the makeup in. Just like I said, with creams, just a little goes a long, long way, okay? So look how much more natural that is by just dabbing, and look how much more dimension I have going on in my face. I have these bright cheekbones now. Everything looks healthy, dewy, glowy. That's what we want, and that's why creams are fantastic. Okay, so if you want to take it a step further, so if you're aging and you feel like you just need a little pop of light, you can come into an even brighter, lighter highlight, smaller side of this Buffy brush, and you can just dab a little light color here, here. A lot of people lose a lot of volume right here, 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 there. It doesn't have to be hard. You just need to have fun with it. Oh, another fun place to put it. Watch this. You see how this nasal labial fold gets dark? That's such an ugly name. Why do they call it that? Just dab a little light in there and it's just, look how neat that is. No Photoshop needed. This is cream Photoshop. Okay. Just make sure everything, and we're dabbing. Okay, look at the difference. Isn't that fun? Now, I have 3 cheek colors in here. I have actually 4. I'm gonna show you, so I'm gonna use the small side of the Buffy, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of this color called Ballerina on. If you don't like blush, I recommend giving it another shot. These cream blushes are so pretty and they're just gonna make everything look more natural. Look how pretty that is. Doesn't look crazy like crazy blush, but it's still giving me a lightness and brightness. Okay, now if you want to contour or you want to use bronzer now, they're completely different things. I'm gonna take the fluffy end of the B squared and I'm just gonna add a little bit of sunlight to my face. And then last but not least, I'm gonna show you how I contour my nose. Now, like I said, if you're overwhelmed already, don't be. You only have one face. It will take you 3 times to learn this, and I promise, you will never, never want to go back to old makeup. But I'm just gonna come in with this brush and I'm gonna use the sides, the nice flat sides to make my nose look smaller. So I'm just going pat, pat, leaving a little bit in the center here. And then I'm just gonna blend my brow into that ever so slightly, like that. You wanna turn to the side and make sure you're not seeing anything crazy. And then I'm gonna take this lightest, brightest highlight. Isn't that cool? So much fun. Then you can take the lightest, brightest highlight and put a little here. This is just your foundation color. Just making magic with your foundation. Look how pretty that is. Okay, then I'm just gonna add some color to my lips. You can use your fingers or use a brush, however you want to do it. And I like to mix and match. I love to have a few colors in here. Okay, so pretty. And look at that beautiful difference here. One side is just glowing. It doesn't look like lots of makeup. I don't feel heavy, I don't feel cakey, because really essentially I've only done 1 layer of makeup. But I look healthier and prettier than normal. And that is the goal. Now, if you would like a color match, be sure and talk to the hostess's artist or the hostess of this party. She will send you a message to get a color match. All they need is a picture of you. And don't be shy. We see so many of these pictures of people without makeup. It doesn't scare us. We love you. We want to see your beautiful face, and we want you to love this makeup as much as we do. Now, if you are very oily at this point, you could set with powder. I don't like powder because I am getting a little older and I want to be dewy. So I'm gonna use our Stay Setting Spray, and I'm just gonna dust that on, let it dry completely. Put a little bit more on. Love this stuff. This has SPF 30 in it. So it's gonna not only keep your makeup on, but it's going to protect your skin, which is fantastic. So that's it, ladies. 3 brushes, a sponge, and a compact, my entire face. Can you believe that? All right, thank you so much. Get out there, gorgeous.